Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Friday. Today's mail day. Next week I'll have an announcement about something new. Maybe, I don't know if I'll put that on a Monday or Tuesday or whatever. I have a really busy work week next week. Moved a little bit closer here. But I'm excited about a mail day. I actually have, I think, 6 items here today. One of them is from Greg, Midlife Cards. I have no idea what it is, but I'm really excited to open it and find out. So let's jump in and just start opening these completely at random. Probably going to leave Greg's for last, though, so not, I guess, completely at random. This is Ding Ning. And I'm not a table tennis fan. Actually, tell a little story. When I was a kid, I was a big tennis table ping pong player. And I was good. You know, I was good at those kind of pointless games. I also played tennis, but played a lot of ping pong. And when I was a sophomore in college, I transferred to a college that had a lot of ping pong tables in the dorms. They were just everywhere. And a friend and I played every day for hours. Like people would line up to watch us play. We were also tennis players, and we played a lot of tennis, played a lot of ping pong. And they had a ping pong tournament, a dorm-wide ping pong tournament, where you would play against everybody in your dorm who wanted to compete, and the winners of each of the six dorms would then face each other in a big tournament. And I won my dorm tournament, and then I won the entire campus ping pong tournament. I faced a girl in the championship, in the final, and I remember I won on an overhead smash, and people were upset. They felt that that was unfair to her for some reason. I don't remember why, but it's always stuck in my head that I won on this big overhead smash. But yeah, one of the greatest moments of my life was winning that dorm championship, the campus ping pong championship. But anyway, Ding Ning, greatest ping pong player, table tennis player of all time. I couldn't find many cards, but I'm excited to add this. And yeah, you'll see what I'm doing with my collection in a video I'm hoping to post tomorrow, Saturday, because on Sunday night, I'm doing a video. I'm recording a video with Dan of Dan's Vintage Baseball PC and a few others that I think records Sunday night, plays on Monday night on For Collectors. So make sure you're subscribed, and I'm going to talk about the process of the new room with these other guys who are also getting into new rooms. So it's something that I would never do on my channel. But when Dan asked me, I was like, yeah, that's actually a really cool idea. So I'm excited about that. Next up. This is so weird. I definitely have a bunch of weird cards in my collection. And this is one of them. Mr. Belding, rookie card. This is 1991. Actually, it says 1992 Pacific. Mr. Belding. I couldn't get enough Saved by the Bell when I was a kid. You know, when what was it originally called? Good Morning, Mrs. Bliss, Miss Bliss, I think. And then it turned into Saved by the Bell, and I watched every episode so many times as a teenager. And I guess I was probably 10 years old until I was probably 15-ish. Loved Saved by the Bell. And what am I doing with these cards? I'm going to put them in, some of them, in the Penny Sleever mags. One-touch mag holders. This video is sponsored by the Penny Sleever. I am a huge fan of the Penny Sleever. You have to see how easy they are to put in these the one-touches, as well as they had the card upside down in the penny sleeve, as well as how good they look in here. Super easy, cheaper than their competitors from what I have seen, and much easier and better quality in my opinion. Use my code JWH2025 for 10% off your first order with thepennysleever.com. They are, in my opinion, by far the best in the industry. Okay, this is amazing. This is. What did I do with it? How did I lose it already? Oh, it's on the back of the letter. This is a ticket stub, and he says, I don't know how many ticket stubs you have. I don't have a lot, but I do collect them. I have a handful of ticket stubs, and I find ticket stubs to be very collectible and very fun. And this is a ticket stub. Let me take it out of here. To Larry Bird's 9th career game. This is not a very good semi-rigid. Definitely should be using the penny sleever. This is Larry Bird, a ticket stub to his 9th career game. And this is from Michael. First month of Larry Bird's legendary NBA career. Game was played on Halloween at the Rutgers Athletic Center, now known as Jersey Mike's Arena. Jersey Mike. It was Bird's second game at the Rutgers Athletic Center. This is very cool. And Michael attended this game when he was a sophomore in high school. He kept all the stubs he could find, so he still has a few more. He attended well over 100 games during the first 4 seasons the Nets played at Rutgers, has hundreds of autographs of NBA players who competed during that time period, including rookie autograph Dr. J and 1977 Pistol Pete cards. Yeah, if you've got an autographed Pete Maravich, that's pretty cool. Michael is a Rutgers grad, lifelong Piscataway resident. He has a big Yankees collection, too. Michael, that is very nice. Thank you so much for the gift and nice letter that will go in my letters and notes collection from subscribers. And yeah, I just collect pretty much anything. This is from, I'm not sure what the name is, but it says open on show on the envelope. So I appreciate the instructions. Oh man, holy cow. Wow. Okay, so this is from Greg. Oh yeah, Greg asked me. And his, so Greg, I was spelling your name with 2 G's because your YouTube has 2 G's. Sorry about that. I see now that it's just 1 G. Greg writes, I wanted to send these cards I just had made because all you guys love history. My little town is full of it. And this is in Waxahachie, Texas. I hope I got that right. Our courthouse is very famous because back when it was being carved, the carver was in love with a woman and started carving her face beautifully. But by the time it was finished, they were broken up, so he made her face ugly. So outside the courthouse, you can see the pretty face, and it gradually gets uglier. It has also been seen in several movies, TV shows, and commercials. Texas theater is very famous and was built back in the 1800s. It has shown movies, and I took this picture at a concert for Janie Fricke and John Schneider. Denver Pyle, Uncle Jesse on the show The Dukes of Hazzard lived here, and I got to meet him a few times. He has a star on the Walk of Fame in front of the Texas Theater. Richards Park is named after legendary player-manager Paul Richards. Ty Cobb and several others great played here. It's used for the high school baseball team. And Greg is a member of the historic Waxahachie. That's very cool. And here's the theater that he mentioned. Very cool, Greg. And then he included a wax pack from the TV show Dallas. And I can hear, listen, the gum has broken apart and almost disintegrated inside here, which tells me that this is a legit pack. That's awesome. That I will never open that pack. He also included an Ed Romero 1986 Topps autograph card. Did he mention Ed Romero in here? I don't think he did. And then on the back is another Ed Romero autograph card, 88 score. Awesome. Greg, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. All right, next up. Got a lot of really good feedback yesterday on my microphone and this natural lighting, which is fantastic. This is just my window, my light. My light is off in my room, and I just get this great natural light in here. All right, so this is Janet Guthrie. I'm no racing guy. Probably need to ask Indy Card. I'm trying to think of. I'll put his Twitter, and I'll put his account up here so you can see. But he is a racing expert, and I'll have to ask him about Janet Guthrie. But I believe she was the first woman to race in a NASCAR race. First woman to compete in NASCAR Grand National Stock Car Super Speedway races. She was among the top finishers in 10 Grand National races. Yeah, picked this up really cheap on eBay. Another of the greatest athletes of all time, or more, not necessarily they're all the greatest athletes, but sometimes they're just groundbreaking athletes, which I love as well. This is from another Michael. A lot of Michaels. If you're like 40 to 50 years old, chances are pretty good that your name is Michael. Michael or Brian, right? When I was a kid, I had 4 friends named Brian. And there were a bunch of Michaels, too. Oh, yeah, I remember this. This is Amazing Tales from the Boston Red Sox Dugout. My phone is shaking a little bit here. This is from Michael, a book I did not have and haven't read. So this is the type of thing. First of all, I have a book collection. I'm going to be putting them up on a shelf here, which I'll show soon. And this is the type of thing I'd probably put next to my chair, which you can see here. There's a chair. And I would just read through it. You can see some of the stories are short. It's perfect. Thank you very much, Michael. Much appreciated. Now let's get to the Greg item. Greg from Midlife Cards. One of the nicest guys in the hobby. One of the best people. And not so surprisingly, also has maybe the best vintage channel out there. And I appreciate Greg and the topics he discusses and the things he brings to the table. So let's see. I don't know what this is. He just asked me for my address. You guys are much better at packing things than I am. Greg writes, my favorite Red Sox player other than Clemens. Look at this. I did not have a Bill Buckner rookie card. That's a great buy from Greg, or great gift. That's his favorite Red Sox player. Very underrated, thanks to the error in Game 6 of the 86 World Series. People forget he had like 2,700 hits in his career. And then he wrote, some unopened packs I thought you may not have. Here's a Major League All-Stars pop-up puzzle and cards. Definitely didn't have that. Amazing. Here's a baseball foldouts. Also didn't have that. I don't even know what years these are. Reggie Jackson was playing for the Angels at the time and only had 464 home runs. That's 1983. And then baseball champions. Is that 84? Donruss, I think. I'm pretty sure baseball champions was 84 Donruss. It doesn't say, but pretty sure that is. And that's first of those two. So amazing gifts, Greg. Thank you so much. If you're not already subscribed to Greg's channel, make sure you go over there. Midlife Sports Cards or Midlife Cards, I'll put it up here. The best vintage channel out there, brings up a ton of great stuff, has great conversations, and brings the entire community together, which is not something that anybody has done as successfully as Greg has over the last few years. All right, guys, thanks very much for watching my mail day video. I hope you have a great weekend.